Okay, hello there. Hello to our viewers. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all our viewers out there, and welcome. Once again, this is Teacher Michelle, your teacher with a heart. So here I am again to create another video tutorial for all my co-teachers out there. I hope this could be a good added information for all of us, no? Especially now that we are about to start our new normal. Alright? But before anything else, please do not forget to subscribe my YouTube channel, which is under Teacher Michelle. At the same time, please do visit, like, follow, and share my Facebook page, which is still under Teacher Michelle. Alright, so what will we be talking about for this session? I am actually going to give you a video tutorial on how to use Google Drive. Alright, since part of this new setup for the new normal, everything will be online. And this could be a great tool, no, for us teachers to be able to save all our data online and not get caught up on the issue of having very small USB memories, or we get to lose a lot of files in our USBs because it gets to crash all the time. So with Google Drive, that will happen. So Google Drive is actually a great tool or assistive tool for us teachers. Alright. So, are you ready? So if you are, then let us proceed. Okay, for us to open, or to rather access Google Drive, first and foremost, we actually need to access Google Chrome first. Right? So this is Google Chrome. I have actually opened a new window here, so let's just open that. And if your Google Chrome does not open directly to google.com, that's not a worry. You can actually go to your search engine here and just enter www.google.com. And from there, you're already here at google.com. Now, as for google.com, this is where you can actually find Google Drive. It's actually in this portion here. So before anything else, I'd like to advise all my viewers for you to get guided, no, as to where to maneuver and what to click. Please just follow my black cursor at all times. Alright, so this is where actually you can find all the Google platforms or Google applications. This is an icon where you can see 9 small or tiny boxes that are on top of each other. When you click this icon, a drop-down box will actually show up, and there you can see the varied Google applications readily for us to use. No? Now, we will be, or rather I will introduce you to Google Drive. So let's just click on this. So to give you an overview, no, on what is the main purpose of Google Drive? Basically, my dear friends, my co-teachers, Google Drive is quote-unquote an online USB. Okay? Like what I mentioned, you won't get the hassle anymore of fearing that your USB will crash at any moment, or you have at the nick of the last data or the last Word, PowerPoint, Excel file that you have created, you can't save it because your memory is too full and you can't save it. So all those hassles will not happen if you will use or utilize your Google Drive. Right? Now, another overview or insight for Google Drive, there is a difference, no, between a Google Drive that was purchased, alright, a package that was purchased, because if it is a purchased Google Drive, you can have actually unlimited storage. But if you are just utilizing your free Google Drive, which is just connected with your personal Gmail account, you'll have a limit, no? You'll have a limit of storage for it. Now, particularly for us teachers in DepEd, no, as public school DepEd teachers, our central office was has actually purchased a package from Google, particularly in Google Drive, wherein every DepEd teacher is given a DepEd email. Now, if we will use our DepEd email, we can then utilize and enjoy the unlimited storage feature of Google Drive. But if I am going to shift or switch my Gmail account, and I'll just use my personal one, I will only have actually limited storage use. That is basically the difference of it. And to point out, it's not actually just limited or for DepEd only. No, if there are personal or if there are other private schools out there or private institutions out there, if you wish for your teachers to have what we are having, or what the privilege that we are having or using of having unlimited storage, you can actually make arrangements with Google for you to purchase this package under Google Drive, and at the same time have your teachers the privilege of using unlimited storage. Right? That's basically the overview of it. Now, before anything else, let me first set you here in settings. Okay, let's then click on settings, and here we go. Now, particularly why I said we'll go to settings is we need to click on something first. Let's go to convert uploads. Now, if you open settings and this is not checked, this box is not checked, I'd advise you to please check it. Alright? Why? Now, this box actually says that it will convert uploaded files to Google Docs editor format. Alright? What will that mean? No? Google in general, similar to Microsoft, it also has a version of Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, and Microsoft PowerPoint. No? Or rather, Microsoft PowerPoint. Now, when we are using Google Drive, it has the same features. It also has something like Microsoft Word, something like Microsoft Excel, and something like Microsoft PowerPoint. But it is in a different name, but same functionality, but it has a totally different usage to it. No, the symbols, the tools, it has totally a different format. No, but still the concept of its usage is still the same. No, anyway, I am going to create another video tutorial specifically just for those specified Google applications. For now, let's just focus with Google Drive. Right? So again, once you have clicked that, you're good to go, and you'll click done. Now, my next portion would be how you would want to view your Google Drive data. So as you can see, I have a few folders, I have a few files. At this point, there are two options actually on how you would want to view this. Okay, you can actually find it here where my mouse is pointed. Now, this is in list view. Now, if you are more comfortable with grid view, that is how it would look like. Right? Personally, I find it easier to find my data if I am in list view. But some of my co-teachers would find it easier for a grid view. Well, then again, it's based on personal perception. No? Whichever is more convenient for you to find your data, so be it. right? Okay. Now let's go over here. So we have here at the top portion, which is new. If we click this, we can actually have the option of adding a new folder, uploading a file, uploading a particular folder, and creating these three main portions. So this is what I just mentioned to you earlier. Google Docs is a car with what we call, or what we are familiar with, which is Windows, or rather Microsoft Word. Okay? Google Sheets, on the other hand, is a car with Microsoft Excel, while Google Slides is a car with Microsoft PowerPoint. So Google has a different version of those three main applications now that we use day to day. Now, that's the new option. We have here priority. Possibly these are the main data that you want to see right away, but we'll just choose My Drive so that you can view everything that you have actually saved in Google Drive. Okay. Another here would be shared drives. Basically, my dear viewers, you can actually share even your entire drive with anyone, no? Wait, I'm sorry, I did something. Okay, you can actually share your entire drive or a particular folder perhaps, no? Okay, and you can also share some files as well. Now, I will be showing you later on how you could share those particular files or data. For now, let's try to sample out on how to create first a folder. So, say for example, let me just delete this. Okay. Now, say for example, you want to create a new folder for a particular file, no? Let's say, so how can you do that? You'll actually right click here and then click on new folder. Say for example, your title would be math. Say for example, you're creating a folder specifically for math. So as you can see there, it shows up that you have math there. Now, if you want to actually okay. So if actually you want to possibly give a different or a unique color to this so that you can find the folder right away, you can actually customize the color of the folder, no? By just right clicking on this particular folder, you can right click it and then let's just wait, it kind of hangs a little. Okay, and then go to change color and basically you can choose any color that you want. I wanna use blue. Okay, so the purpose for changing the color, no, of your folder is for you to access or readily find it. So say for example, your green folders are your classroom folders, your violet are your admin folders, your blue is for your personal folders or whatever. It will actually depend on you, no? It's actually to your convenience. Now, let's try to open this folder and there we go. Okay. So in this particular folder, you can basically save anything under the sun. Okay, you can save PDF, images, videos, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, anything, right? Anything actually you can save there. Now, if you recall, we did something in the settings. You remember? We optioned on convert uploaded files to Google Docs. So, Why did we choose that? Now, if we are, say, going to add a Word file in this particular folder, and we just unclick this box, it will just show up as it is, as a Word folder. Now, chances are, if you want to edit that particular folder, you can technically open it up, but you can't edit it. Basically, when you open it up, you'll need to download it and edit it in your laptop, where your Microsoft Word is. But if you will option to convert any uploaded files directly here in your, specifically for this particular folder, once it is converted, my dear friends, and you want to edit or tweak some data in it, you can edit it right away, since Google Drive can open it to Google Docs, which is similar or at par with or rather with Microsoft Word. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. So say for example, this is a Word file. So let's try to drag it and move it in our Google Drive and release. As soon as we do that, you will see here that it is uploading, and you will know that it has successfully uploaded if you see a green check mark there. Now, just close that. See? From the Word file, it has automatically converted, or Google Drive has automatically converted it to Google Docs. So let me just try to open it up and show you how Google Docs would actually look like. Here it is, my dear friends. So diba, as you can see, it actually looks like or is similar to Microsoft Word. It's just that the functionalities here at the above is somewhat you need to study on, no? On where to click, what to click, what are its functions. But basically, it has the same functionalities as Microsoft Word. But since we're so used to using Microsoft Word all our lives, and we're introduced to Google Docs with a varied set of tools here, well, you'll just have to adjust. No? Now, this is what I said. If we are going to convert it right away, or if we have programmed it that it will convert it right away, easily you can change or edit it right away as well. Now, another nice thing about Google, the Google applications, and one of this is Google Docs, is that if ever you are typing, here you go, and then suddenly the power goes off. Diba in Google, or rather in Windows or Microsoft Word rather, if you have typed something which you haven't saved, chances are you'll have to type it again. No? But with Google Docs, automatically whatever, even for just one, see, it's saving one letter. Even by just deleting, it's saving. It has an automatic save functionality. That is precisely why there is no save button here. No, you can never see a save button option here, my dear friends, because it has an automatic save functionality. So how long you have typed everything there, no matter how long that is, it will save it automatically. And if you close it and you open it again, see, it saved the same data. Okay? So that's basically it. That's how convenient the Google applications is. No? It has a auto-save program format for it. So you just carry on, carefree to whatever you want to type, whatever important documents there is you are trying to create. You're just carefree without even, you won't have to bother yourself thinking, hala, I'm on my third page. Did I save it? Okay, I'll save it first. Diba? That's our common problem when we are using Microsoft Office, or rather Microsoft Word. No? We tend to overthink, did I save that? Did I save my document? Whereas for this, if you are typing in Google Docs, just carefree, and it closes, you don't have to worry because everything is auto-saved. Right? Okay, let's close it. Now, that is for Google Docs. Now, let us try to, let me see here what we can use. Okay, say for example, this one here. This is an Excel file. Let's try to drag that to our Google Drive and release. Again, it will start uploading, and you can know that it has uploaded perfectly if you can see a green check mark there. Now, let's close this, and let's try to open this. So, this is at par with what we call or what we are used to using, which is Microsoft Excel. So basically, my dear friends, you can still create formulas here. See, as you can see, it has shown a formula there. It has really the same functionality as of Microsoft Excel, right? So yeah, that's basically it. It has columns, rows. You can edit the way you edit Microsoft Excel. Then again, you'll just have to familiarize yourself with its tools here at the top. Okay, just close this. So we have our Google Docs for Microsoft Office. We have our Google Sheets for our Microsoft Excel. Now, let's see if we can upload here we can upload here a particular let's try to a PowerPoint presentation for file. So let's try to upload it here. Again, it's uploading. Let's wait for the check mark, and then done. Now, again, for Microsoft PowerPoint, in Google, it is called Google Slides. So let's try to open it. So here it is, my dear fellows. It looks like similar again to Microsoft PowerPoint. No? You can basically present all your data here, no? Similar to that of in Microsoft PowerPoint. No? Again, the same concept. You just have to familiarize the functionalities or tools here at the top. Okay. Again, don't worry if you want to learn more on these different Google applications. I have another video tutorial set for each of these, no? So don't worry, just wait for it though. Okay, let's go back to my drive. Now, let's go on to sharing your data. So, diba, I mentioned earlier that you can share a particular folder or a drive, or you can share a particular data. Now, let's say we are going to share this entire folder. So basically, you are just going to right-click again on the folder, and then you're gonna click Share. Now, we are so used to the process of opening up our Gmail, uploading our data, may it be Word, Excel, or PowerPoint, and then sending it through Gmail. Now, there is a less hassle way when you are using Google Drive, actually, my dear colleagues, no? You can actually just enter or share with people and groups and enter a particular email address where you want to send it to. Now, in my case, I'll just send it to my other account, okay? My personal account, rather. And then, once I have entered the said email address, I'll just click on send. Okay, so now, the email address that I have sent, or that particular person, whatever I save here in math folder, he or she can see it. Okay, so let us just try to open the Google Drive on my other account, or in my personal account. Let us just change the Gmail there, and then let's go to, where is it there? Google Drive. And let's try to see and verify. Okay, where is... Okay, wait. It's actually here in shared with me. And there you go. Okay. You can see all that data from shared with me, which is here. This is the math folder that we just created in my DepEd account that I shared to my personal account. Okay. Alright. So let's try to close this. So that's how easy it is, my dear friends. You don't need to keep on opening Gmail to send all those data. Regardless on what it may be, my dear friends. It may be pictures. Okay, let's try to send a picture. Wait, let's see here. Classroom files. Here we go. Let's try to send this DepEd logo. Still the same. Right click on share. And say, for example, again, I'll share this to my other personal account. And then I'll click send. Okay. Let us try to open my other personal account again. And change it to my personal account. There we go. Drive. And there you go. See? You can actually see here. Or let's open shared with me. And boom. See? I can then see the DepEd logo from this side. So basically, my dear viewers, you can send practically anything that is in your Google Drive to the other person's Google Drive. Okay? So, you won't have to be afraid, no? Okay. Say, for example, you want to send it to your student. But your student has or hasn't utilized his or her Google Drive yet. Actually, you can just guide them if they just sign in to their Google account and open their Google applications here and open their Drive. They don't need to actually register anything. So long as their entire Google or their Google account is signed in and they open any of these Google applications. So say, for example, for Google Drive, so whatever you send in Google Drive, they can actually see it right away. Okay, they don't need to register anything so long as they have a Gmail account as well. Okay, so that is how Google Drive, my dear colleagues, my dear viewers, is so convenient to use. No? Again, the main purpose of Google Drive is quote-unquote your online USB. Well, I could possibly say that the downside of it lang, no, is since quote-unquote it's an online USB, you can basically use Google Drive in full use when you are connected into a strong internet connection, no? Otherwise, you would have difficulty in accessing the Google Drive, right? You may possibly view it since it has an option of an offline preview, which is here. But see, it has blurred some of the data which you cannot open. So, medyo it is still limited, no? That's just the difference with it if you are using an actual remote USB or remote hard drive. But then again, to lessen the hassle of having that fear if your USB or hard drive will crash at any moment, no, and lose all your important files, I highly suggest probably to save all your important files that you don't usually use every day to Google Drive, and then leave all the data, all the files in your remote USB and remote hard drive of those particular files that you use every day, no? So, well, it's really a matter of arranging what you call this, setting up the priorities of your folders, no? So, that's basically it. That is the main purpose for Google Drive. I hope I have given enough information to all my viewers on how important Google Drive is, especially now in our new normal setup. Once again, this has been Teacher Michelle, your teacher with a heart. Signing off. Bye-bye.